Good evening and welcome to 549's media coverage of Perham Yellowjacket activities. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's event. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by these fine sponsors: KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Rivers Realty, and Lake Stace Hardware. Also proud sponsors of tonight's broadcast include New Horizons Realty, Ottertail Power Company, Nye Family Sales, Hanson Plumbing Heating, and McCall Construction. Now let's head to the press box for tonight's broadcast here on the 549 Media Network.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Hive. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon for some high school basketball. I'm Trevor Seaman. I'll be with you tonight all night. Also joining me tonight is Ryan Rusted. We'll have the game for you tonight between Duluth Marshall, the Hilltoppers. They traveled across the state, east to west, to take on our Perham Yellowjackets. A good day for basketball here. Last night both teams were successful. Kind of a quick turnaround for both teams. Should be a lot of fun today. Duluth has some kids that can really play. They have a couple talented girls that we're going to get into here as we get going into the opening game. But it should be a lot of fun tonight. Duluth coming in tonight 14-7. Perham is 12-8 on the season. We'll get into a little bit of the tails of the tape here in just a few minutes. We're going to get to both of Duluth and Perham as we get into the start of the game here. Duluth again coming across the state, battled a little bit of snow as we talked to the head coach before the game, Coach CJ Usuchiku. He was mentioning that. So as we get going here, here's what we're going to have coming up for you in just a few minutes. We're going to get the details of the tape. Duluth Marshall, the Hilltoppers, came across the state to play today. They are 14-7. They have some kids that are coming in, some young. They are a very, very young team, but very, very talented team. We'll get into that here in just a second as we get into our game today. We'll have the opening tip-off in about 17 minutes here on 549 Media.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perham athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perham seniors. Yellowjackets are my team and United Community Bank is my bank.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive. A girls basketball matchup coming up in just a few minutes between Duluth Marshall and the Perham Yellowjackets. Let's get a little bit into our visitor tonight, Duluth Marshall. These two teams do not have a long history of playing with each other. The Hilltoppers come into tonight's game. They are a Section 7 opponent. Section 7 2A, as you may know, is a well-loaded section this year. Crosby Ironton, number 1 team in the state, is 22-0. Proctor 19-2. Pequot Lakes 19-4. And Duluth Marshall is 4th right now in that section at 14-7. Since January 3rd, Duluth Marshall is 10-2. This team is a very young team. We'll get into that here in a little bit with Ryan, but this team is young. They are well loaded, and they are a very tough team. 6 of their losses are against ranked Minnesota teams, and their one other loss is against Rice Lake, Wisconsin. We're in Wisconsin. They are 18-2. This team, Ryan, they're young, they're eager, they're fun, and they have some kids that can really play ball.
They certainly are, Trevor. I tell you what, Chloe Johnson's kind of the center of this team. She's a freshman, number 5 for Marshall. She can shoot it. She can do everything. She's also she's a top 10 player in the state, if not getting some national looks. I know on her AAU club she plays for All Iowa Attack. If you're familiar with All Iowa Attack, that's where Caitlin Clark came from. So she's got a lot of good coaches, including our high school coach here, CJ, and AAU coaches surrounding her. She's going to be very successful and fun to watch throughout the years. Number 2, Karen Berger. She's a junior. This is her second game back after a concussion, so it's really good to see her back. She's a great shooter. She had a big game against Hermantown last night, had 14 points in that contest. And then we move on to number 1, Candace Dome. She's a sophomore. She's a defensive specialist, and she's a girl that they will put on the other team's best players. She can lock down. She will lock down them on D. She won't let them get a lot of success from shooting or down low. She's a knockout defender. Number 10, Morgan Lucero. She's a sophomore. She had a big game last night against Hermantown with 23 points. Great shooter, great perimeter shooter. She's been able to get a lot more consistent as the season goes on here, and she's been really adding a lot for this Duluth Marshall team. I think that's kind of the key for a lot of these girls, is they're starting to find their way, playing with Chloe Johnson and working around the court, and Chloe's been able to really distribute the ball well to these other girls. And last but not least, we got Gabby, who's an 8th grader, 6'7", Trevor, 6'7", 8th grader.
Yes, she is, I think, taller than most of the girls, or most of the boys on our boys basketball team. She's really long. You're watching her down there. She can almost reach up and grab the rim. It's going to be a challenge for the Yellowjackets tonight. Again, this is a very young, very talented squad. On the team, they only have 11 girls on it, but out of those 11, 6 of them are 8th, 9th, or 10th graders.
Yep.
They only have 1 senior on the squad, so it's a very young, it's a very eager team. And when you talk to Coach Asuchuku for Duluth Marshall, in all his interviews, everything that he's given, he's talked about how the goal of this team is to go to state. It's to win state, and they want to take on as many talented teams as they can. And again, that goes back into their 6 losses are against all ranked Minnesota teams. They've played some really, really good teams. They went down. They played Hopkins. They played Rock Ridge. They played in their own section. They've lost to Crosby. They've lost to Pequot Lakes. They're 10-2 since January 3rd. And speaking of Pequot, that run started against Pequot since January 3rd, where they're 10-2. So this team is really ready to roll, and they're starting to kind of find their way, find their form at the right time of the year.
And before that, Trevor, I know you mentioned some teams, but they played Providence Academy, who's ranked number 1, and we all know who plays over for Providence Academy. But they had a string of losses. They had about 5 losses in a row in December, and those teams, like you said, Rock Ridge, Hopkins, Benilde St. Margaret's is another team down there. I believe they're ranked number 4 in 4A, I believe. Orono, they lost to Orono, another big school. So I like what their head coach CJ, he wants to go play the best. He wants to prepare this team for postseason. They're going to have a very difficult task in Crosby Ironton and Proctor. They have played Proctor really close too recently, so it's going to be a battle, and he wants these girls battle tested to get them ready for that section playoff, for that 7AA section, and then hopefully a state tournament berth.
Absolutely. It'll be a good game tonight for our Yellow Jackets. We'll get into more of the Yellow Jackets here. Yellow Jackets are starting to peak at the right time as well. They picked up a big win last night. We'll detail that all here coming up in just a few minutes. Opening tip-off in about 10 minutes here on 549 Media. Jackets getting ready to take on the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance agency.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are, and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn, because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything.
Welcome back to the Hive on 549 Media. I'm Trevor Seaman, joined with you by Ryan Rustad, getting set for tonight's game between the Yellowjackets and the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. Perham, big win last night. Perham now 12-8 on the season. Perham is 8-1 in their last 9. They had a 3-game skid there, and since that 3-game skid, Perham is really starting to find their footing a little bit here on the season. They have wins over Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and last night's win over Frazee. Frazee, a good ball club, and last night the Yellowjackets came out and took care of business.
I'll tell you what, Reagan Hemberger, that was a big story of last night. I believe she was 11 for 12 from threes, Trevor. 11 for 12, which is a new school record. Pretty remarkable. They were finding Reagan open all over the court. And I tell you what, if she was in the gym and she was open, it was going down.
It's amazing what this Perham team can do when they start making some shots. The Yellowjackets, they've been up and down this season compared to how they were last year, but things are starting to click and they're starting to move down the right path. And that shooting, when this team can get up and they can press and they can play a full court game, and then they get out and they start running and they start making their three-pointers. This Yellowjacket team, they're hard out, and they're a team that knows what it takes to get to state. And I know, talking to Coach Super, that everything is it's just like with Duluth Marshall, but everything they're doing right now is to get them into that state tournament, and right now is the time that you got to start to be peaking, and I think they're starting to kind of find their footing, and they're trying to find their way.
They are. You look at the all the experience they have with people like Kaya Anderson, Cora Grismer, Greta Razor. Those are the girls that have played down at state. They've had that experience. They know what it feels like, and I think when you look at this whole season, Trevor, you look at these girls, I think TJ was really trying to find, okay, who's going to step up? Which one of my young girls are going to fill those holes that we need here? Who's going to step up and really, really relax and start playing? And I tell you what, it's been really fun to watch these girls. They're moving the ball better. They're playing great defense. And this is a team that can do a lot of damage in Section 8AA this year.
Very similar to Duluth Marshall, but the Yellowjackets, they had a little bit of a mid-season slump. But if you look at who those teams were in that mid-season slump, they lost to Sauk Center, who's 8-2. They lost to Barnesville, a very talented Barnesville squad. DGF, who they'll have to take down in the section if they'd like to go on and do to greater things. They're 16-4, and Cass Lake Beanham, they're 18-6. So this team has played a lot of hard schools. They will challenge themselves, and they like to play these harder schools to see where they're at. And it's one of those things where, as they move forward into the season, this game against Duluth Marshall, the Hilltoppers tonight, as they get into Section 8AA, the 8AA this year, it's another tough section. It's going to be a hard section, a hard out for them this year if they'd like to make it back down to the Twin Cities. So I'm excited to see what they can do, because this Hilltopper squad, I don't know a lot about. I haven't seen them play, but they play a lot of tough schools. The Yellowjackets, it seem like they're starting to peak at the right time, so we'll see if those shots can continue and they can stay hot from last night where they played in Frazee. Now it's a next level up for the opponent. See if they can kind of continue that hot shooting, that hot streak that they've been on now since middle of January.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, too. Last night, Greta Razor tweaked an ankle again. I know she's had some problems with that ankle. So we're going to be without Greta, I believe. I don't know for sure if she's questionable for tonight or not, Trevor, but that could be a gap that TJ is going to have to fill. So he's got girls that can come in and play hard and fill that gap. So it'll be interesting to see the strategy behind that. But I just love watching TJ Super. Every year he comes up with just excellent strategy, excellent defensive strategy, different ways to win, and really battle hard with some of the top teams in the state. It's a lot of fun.
And taking a look at those Section 8 AA standings for the Perham Yellowjackets, right now DGF is the number 1 team in the section, 16-4 on the season. Barnesville, number 2 at 14-5. Barnesville had a big win last night against Staples Motley. Pelican Rapids, the third-place team at 16-5. Monaga, 18-4. And Perham slotting in at number 5 at 12-8. They need to keep winning, though, because behind them in the section standings, Thief River Falls, 13-7. East Grand Forks, 13-9. And Wadena Deer Creek at 15-8. So as it's seeded out, as the scores come in and the tabulations, QRF and all that stuff is added up, this is a big game. And this is a big game for the Yellowjackets because a team like this, a team like Duluth Marshall, can really help them, set them apart if they're tied or maybe a game behind either way. This can really help move them up into that section standings. And if the goal of this squad all season has been to get back down to the Twin Cities, get out of the section. Let's go back to state. I think they have some lingering kind of a taste of state, and they want to get back there after last year. So I think this is a game I'm really excited to see how they come out tonight after a big win last night, a quick turnaround to come out, and can they keep that momentum going that they've started since the middle of January?
Yeah, Trevor, I got the keys to the game here that I think Perham's really got to come out tough. They got to rebound. They got to keep that 6'7" girl, Gabby, off the boards. They got to keep all the other girls. I think these Hilltoppers, I think they play physical. So we got to rebound. We got to take care of the basketball. No extra possessions. We have to limit the Hilltoppers to extra possessions during the game. We also have to limit Chloe Johnson's support of Cass because she was distributing the ball last night. She was maybe a little off last night shooting, but she's got other shooters around the perimeter that are ready to spot up and shoot. We need to move the ball as Perham. We need to make them work on defense, be patient, and get good ball movement and get that ball inside. Get some high percentage paint shots or some inside-out kicks out to our shooters. And we just got to be all over and find Johnson on defense and make sure we swarm her and take her out of the game as best we can.
Easier said than done. Johnson averaging 28 points for the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. We're about 2 minutes away from starting lineups in your opening tip here on 549 Media. Stay with us. 2 minutes until game time between the Jackets and the Hilltoppers.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve and make choices that are smart for you, for them, and for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street, Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber, Otter Tail.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have something for everyone. Let us help you reach your fitness goals, connect with others, or just have a little fun. We offer a state-of-the-art weight room, weight resistance and cardio machines, and inspiring spin studio. If walking is your preference, our walking track is just the thing for you. We have over 20 fitness classes offered weekly. Yoga, Zabit, Strength, and Senior Fit, those are just a few. Our aquatic center is equipped with a 6-lane lap pool, kiddie pool, and water slide. Adults can relax in the sauna and hot tub. We also offer water fitness classes and open swim for the family. Find your fit at the Pack. We'd love to have you here.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Welcome back to the Hive for an afternoon matinee girls basketball game between the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers and your Perham Yellowjackets. Perham again coming into tonight's game 12-8. The Hilltoppers are 14-7 on the season. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for each team as we get ready for the opening tip here from the Hive. We'll start with the visitors on your scoreboard. Duluth Marshall, they'll be wearing white with the gold trim. Duluth Marshall starting at guard number 1, Candace Dome. Starting at the other guard position will be number 2, Karen Berger. Starting at guard number 5, Chloe Johnson. That's the one to keep an eye on tonight. Chloe Johnson, number 5. She is a freshman. Also starting at guard for Duluth Marshall, number 10, Morgan Lucero. And starting at center is the 6'7", 8th grader, Gabby Kasutit. She will be starting as well. So they're just starting 5 for the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. Again, 14-7. They're 10-2 since January 3rd. Let's take a look at our Perham Yellowjacket starters for tonight. Perham coming in tonight, they'll have the gray jerseys with the black trim and the gold lettering and numbers on the jerseys. Starting for the Jackets tonight will be Kaya Anderson, number 5. She will be starting. Number 2, Cora Grismer, starting as well for the Perham Yellowjackets after a huge night last night in Frazee. Number 15, Reagan Hemberger. Number 30, also starting tonight for the Jackets, Addie Drager. And starting for the Jackets, rounding out their top 5 tonight, will be Sophie Nelson, number 33. The Jackets again coming into tonight, they are 12-8. They are 8-1 in their past 9. They beat Frazee last night in Frazee. Battled the Bees last night. They won 76-60. A good game on tap for you here this afternoon. If you aren't able to make it out due to all the snow and everything like that, I know it was a hard time for me to get out of the driveway today. Thanks for joining us here on 549 Media. Should be a wonderful, wonderful game tonight. Again, a couple people to keep an eye on for Duluth Marshall. Their guard, Chloe Johnson. She is a freshman. She has a number of Division I offers already. And for the Yellow Jackets tonight, Reagan Hemberger. She made 11 three-pointers last night. She went 11 for 12 from beyond the arc last night. So she is ready to go. We'll see how things go. Duluth Marshall will be going right to left as you look at your TV. The Jackets going left to right. Opening tip just moments away. Ball goes up. Opening tip is controlled by the Jackets. Jackets quickly bring it across the time stripe, and they'll work it into the far corner. A pass and a steal. Quickly back the other way, Candace Dome. She'll dribble into the paint, kick it down low. Nice pass underneath, off the glass. It's good. 2 points. Karen Berger with the opening points here from the Hive for the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers will come out, try to press Jackets, get it across the time straight. They break it. Had numbers momentarily. Corner three-pointer up, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to the Jackets. They'll swing it back out to the top of the key, or they'll set it up again. A drive into the lane, blocked down low, out of bounds, saved by the Jackets. They'll reset the offense into the near side, into the corner, back out to the top of the key, drive into the paint. Floater in the lane is no good. Rebound will go to Kasutit for the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers now will bring it across. They'll swing it into the near corner. Baseline drive, cut off nicely. Three-pointer on the way. That one's no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Bringing it across will be Sophie Nelson for the Jackets. They'll try to get it down low. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds, I believe. Last touched by the Jackets.
Yeah, Trevor, I think the Jackets just need to settle in a little bit. I think their nerves are getting them a little bit. Just slow down, get into their offense, and move the ball.
16:43 left here in the first half. 2-0 is the score. Hilltoppers work it down low. They'll kick it out into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good off the back iron. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Nelson will bring it across. Kick it into the corner. A drive off the glass. No good. Ball's loose down low. Jackets fight for it. Jackets come away with it. Nelson will skip it into the near side corner. Anderson will drive. She'll throw it up off the glass. No good. Might have been blocked. Hilltoppers get it. They'll get out. Try to get in transition a little bit. Jackets do a nice job getting back. Long three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebounds go to the Jackets. Nelson brings it across. Down low to Drager. And it's kicked out of bounds. Last touched by the Jackets. It'll be Hilltopper basketball. Jackets, as you were saying, Ryan, they just kind of need to settle down. I think that's 2 or 3 turnovers now in as many possessions.
Yeah, and I think when you look at the Hilltoppers, they're not shy to get that ball shot right away. They don't take a lot of time on offense.
And you would think a faster pace would favor the Jackets tonight. Quick steal. Jackets back the other way. Anderson brings it across half court. She'll set up the offense into the near corner. Back out to the top of the key. Anderson with it. Check that Grismer with it. Grismer over to Anderson. Anderson will work it back to the center of the court. They'll swing it over to Hemberger. Hemberger yet to have a shot again. 11-12 last night against Frazee from three-point. Drive in low. Off the glass, no good. Rebound will go to Kasutit. Hilltoppers turn it over. Here come the Jackets with numbers. 3-on-1 back the other way. Let's see what the Jackets can do here. Into the corner. They'll slow it down. Grismer gets it out to the top of the key. They'll swing it to the far corner. Another drive into the lane. Blocked by Kasutit. Last touched by the Toppers. We'll have a substitution for Duluth. Checking in for the Hilltoppers.
Kasutit's got a long wingspan. I mean, I thought Sophie Nelson was going to be able to get that off the glass, but she was right there to block that.
Sorry checks in for the Hilltoppers. There's been a few drives now where I think the Jackets thought they had it. That time they do. Layup is good by Grismer. And Jackets tie this one up 2-2. 14:38 here left in the first half. Hilltoppers with it into the corner. They'll work it at the top of the key. A drive into the lane. Up, floater, good. Tough shot laid in by Candace Dome. She has 2 now for the Hilltoppers. Jackets with the press. They escape the press, get it across half court into the far corner. That's Hemberger. She'll shoot it short. Rebound is loose, picked up by the Hilltoppers. Duluth Marshall brings it across half court. They'll set up the offense. Work it around the top of the key. Into the far corner. Now back out on top. Hilltoppers have a way that they're trying to get in. Three-pointer that time. Good. Morgan Lucero. Jackets, here they come again on offense. Three-pointer on the way. That one's good. Jackets. Kaya Anderson with a three-pointer. 7-5. Jackets holding tight here through the first couple minutes of the first half. 13:30 left. Jackets down 2, 7-5. Chloe Johnson with it, number 5. She'll swing it to the top of the key to Lucero. Lucero tried to get it down low. Jackets see it. They steal it. Here come the Jackets back the other way. Jackets had numbers momentarily. Now they'll hand it off top of the key. Here comes the Jackets. See what they can work here. Hemberger again, far corner. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Down low for Kasutit, the 8th grader. Toppers again will bring it back. Top of the key. Here's Johnson. She'll drive into the paint. She'll kick it back out near side corner. They'll work it around. Lucero thought about it for a second. She'll back it out. Now they'll reset the offense. Nice cut that time by Dome. Dome off the glass. That's a tough shot, and it's good. Candace Dome now with 4.
Tell you what, Trevor, Candace Dome, she is athletic. She is moving so nice, back cutting and just getting across the court.
You can tell what the Hilltoppers are trying to do. They like to get into the paint, and then they'll kick it back out for those three-pointers. This Hilltopper squad, they have some very athletic, and again, I can't stress how young they are as a squad, so it's nice to see how they're working. It's amazing. This is a team to keep an eye on as the next few years progress to see how they can keep going. Jackets with the ball now, down 9-5, 12:30 left, into the far corner. Grismer has it. Grismer will shuffle along the key. Now she'll skip pass it over to Drager. Drager will get it down low. Into the paint. Nice move. Scoop shot off the glass. Kasutit checked out, and immediately Kaya Anderson went to work down low and laid it in. Drive by Johnson. Johnson off the glass. Chloe Johnson, her first bucket of the game. She comes in averaging 28. 11-7. Hilltoppers on top, and Dome with a steal. That full court press that the Hilltoppers use, the Jackets have broke it a few times. That time Dome read it, stole it. Three-pointer, Lucero, no good. Rebound down low by the Jackets. Nelson skips it up ahead to Anderson. Anderson into the corner, baseline drive, cut off nicely by Lucero. She's in trouble, gets rid of it. Off the glass, nice shot that time. Grismer, a nice cut, nice layup. Grismer now with 4. 11-9, 11:30 left. Long three. Johnson, no good. Short off the rim. Johnson with her own rebound, skips it back out. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound that time goes to the Jackets. Tracked down by Drager. Drager skips it over to Anderson. Anderson will bring it across half court. From the wing, drive, layup, good. And I think we're going to have a free throw on the way. Nice drive that time by Grismer. Grismer now with 6. Chance for a three-point play and a chance for the Jackets to take the lead. Checking in for the Jackets, we have number 12, Mari Pulver.
Trevor, very good play by both Cora and Kaya. They're kind of taking charge as the leaders of this team here, getting the team right back in it.
Grismer's free throw no good. Game is tied right now, 11-11. Jackets a little pressure, ball loose. Dome picks it up, and I think we're going to have a foul on the Jackets. We'll see who they call it on.
Looks like it's on Grismer.
Grismer a little aggressive there. They saw the ball on the ground, kind of like sharks in the ocean. They saw that and they wanted to go get it. Got a little aggressive there. Johnson will check it in for the Hilltoppers. Sorry with it for the Hilltoppers. She'll drive. She'll kick it back out to Johnson. Johnson skips it out to Lucero. Lucero, I think, thought about taking that shot from the H. Said she'll drive. Backdoor cut. Nice cut that time by Sorry. Jackets now have to get it across. There they go. They break the press that time. Now they're working into the near side corner. Out on top. Grismer has it. Grismer shuffled to her right. Now back to her left. Top of the key. She'll turn around. Nowhere to go. Guarded tightly by Johnson. Johnson picks her pocket. She'll bring it back the other way. Johnson, nice pass. Dome off the glass. It's good. 15-11. Hilltoppers on top. Grismer playing catch with Anderson. They'll bring it across into the near side. They'll try to set up the offense. Long three-pointer up. Good. Anderson, big three-pointer. She has 8 on the game. 15-14 now, 9:45. Dome with a drive off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Skip it up ahead. Here come the Jackets. Jackets working quickly. Try to get it down low, no good. Dome with a steal. Dome brings it back the other way. Hilltoppers don't have numbers. They'll slow it down. They'll wait for the rest of the troops. Johnson with it, top of the key. Thought about driving. Now she'll back it up. Skip pass into the far corner. Three-pointer on the way. That one's no good. Rebound is out of bounds on the Jackets, but I think we have a foul underneath. Foul will go on. Sorry for the Hilltoppers. Check it in for Duluth. Back we'll have Gabby Kasutit, the 6'8", 8th grader. She'll check back in. Jackets get it in. Grismer brings it across. Jackets down 1. Jackets playing catch in the backcourt into the near corner. A drive cut off nicely by Dome. Back out on top to Grismer. Grismer into the near corner. Skip pass out into the far corner. There's Hemberger, no good. Rebound underneath is ripped away, taken away by the Jackets. Jackets will reset the offense. Full 35 on the shot clock. Drager, skip pass out to Hemberger. Hemberger, far corner, shots no good. Rebound, though, goes to the Jackets. Back out on top to Anderson. Anderson will retreat to the E on the Hive, and they'll reset the offense. Three-pointer on the way. That one's good by Cora Grismer, and we got a timeout on the court. Coach Osuchukwu is not happy with his Hilltoppers. They just lost the lead to the Jackets. Jackets lead 17-15. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on 549 Media. Jackets on top 17-15. 8:20 left in the first half.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
I'm Ryan Rusted with United Community Bank. United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
Welcome back to the Hive. Duluth Marshall came back, tied it up 17-17 now. Jackets will bring it across. They'll work it into the far corner. Back out on top, Jackets. Mid-range jumper is good by Addie Drager. She'll score. Addie coming into tonight's game, averaging 4 points, halfway there. As we get to the 7:30 mark, Johnson off the glass. She'll lay it in. Jackets bring it across, 19-19 game. Into the far corner, Hemberger, three-pointer up. Good! Nothing but net that time for Hemberger. Her first bucket of the game, and Jackets lead by 3.
Good to see Reagan see one go through the rim here. Get her going here. It's going to be a great game.
And shooters are going to shoot, and it's nice to see that first one go down. Dome will step back, and she'll tie it up with a long three-pointer, 22-22. High-scoring game so far. Both teams kind of felt like they were feeling each other out for the first few minutes, and now things are starting to go in for both sides. Jackets nearly throw it away. Battle for it right at the center court on the V, and Coach Super will take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 22-22, 6:41 left from the Hive. Jackets versus Hilltoppers.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Welcome back to the Hive, 22-22. Tie ball game here on a matinee, snowy Saturday afternoon in the Lakes Country. 6:41 left in the first half. Jackets, the first few possessions, had a couple quick turnovers. Since then, though, Jackets have played a pretty good ball game against a very talented but young Duluth Marshall basketball squad. Yellowjackets bring it across half court. Dome tried to pick the pocket. Hemberger will try to drive. She's cut off. They'll work it back to the top of the key. Anderson with it. Long three-pointer. That one's off the back iron. No good. Rebound goes to the Hilltoppers. Marshall will bring it across half court. Marshall will look to drive. They'll kick it back out. Now they'll work it down low to Johnson. Johnson. Defense falls on her. Dome, long three-pointer off the back iron. That's going to go up off over the backboard. And it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball. 6:06 left. Still tied 22-22. Jackets able to get it in. They'll break the press. Grismer will drive. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, no. Goes to the Jackets and then thrown away. Here come the Hilltoppers back the other way. From the free throw line, jumper's good. Berger up to 6 as Hilltoppers take the lead. 22-24. Grismer will bring it across half court. She'll look left. Now she'll swing it right. From the elbow, they'll get to the top of the key. They'll try to reset their offense. Tight pressure by Duluth Marshall. Berger playing tight defense. Long three-pointer on the way. That one's good. Long three-pointer by Hemberger. She's now hit 2 in a row. She's up to 6. Jackets take the lead, 25-24. Johnson back the other way. Three-pointer's no good. And we got bodies flying everywhere, and we'll see where they call the foul. I think it's going to be on Duluth Marshall. That's where it's going to go. Foul will be on Morgan Lucero, I believe her first. Been a pretty clean first half. Not a lot of fouls either way. Both these teams coming off games last night. Marshall played Hermantown. Picked up a big win over Hermantown last night. Three-pointer by the Jackets, no good. Rebound goes to Dome. Dome quickly back the other way. Jackets took down Frazee last night. Steal by the Jackets. Here they come. Back the other way. Jackets working into the far corner. Now they'll reset the offense. Thought about a three-pointer there. Now they'll drive. A lot of room in the lane. Now that Kasutit took a seat, Jackets setting up the offense into the far corner again. Baseline drive by Drager. Drager kicks it out down low. Turnaround. Hook shot is good. Anderson lays it in. Anderson now up to double digits. She has 10 for the Jackets. Jackets lead 27-24. Lucero will drive. She's cut off. She'll hand it off. Nice spin move at the top of the key. No good is the layup. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Jackets back the other way. Here comes Anderson. Anderson will drive it to the far block. Kicks it out top of the key. And they'll reset the offense into the near side corner. Baseline drive. Nice move. Had some room. Decide to kick it back out. Drive into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Looked good off the back iron. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson wasting no time getting it across. She'll drive. Baseline. Nice move in the lane. She'll lay it off the backboard. It's good. Chloe Johnson up to 6. As the Hilltoppers down 1, 27-26. 3.5 minutes here in the first half. Been a good first half of basketball considering, again, both these teams played last night. Now we got a steal. Hilltoppers back the other way. Off the glass. It's going to be good. Berger has 8 with that steal and layup, and now it's 28-27. We have another steal. Johnson, she'll lay it in with the left hand. Johnson has 8. Jackets looking to break the press. They do. They get it across with plenty of time. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Near side wing, three-pointer just too strong. Rebound goes to Johnson. Here comes Johnson back the other way. Crossover at the top of the key. Step back. Thought about a three-pointer. Instead hands it off to Lucero. Lucero's shot hit the rim everywhere, but it couldn't go down. 30-27. 2.5 minutes left here in this first half. Lucero back the other way off the glass, and we're going to have a foul. Lucero's going to head to the free throw line. Chance here at 2 free throws. Foul was called on. Foul will be called on number 33 for Perham, Sophie Nelson.
Trevor, I think the Jackets just need to settle down a little bit. They're not moving the ball as good as they were earlier, and I think if they can get some better ball movement, they're going to be able to, get some backdoor cuts and really start getting in the paint, especially with the big girl on the bench for Marshall.
Jackets have done a nice job getting some three-pointers. Second free throw is off the back iron, no good. Jackets have had their runs here in this half. Stolen by Dome. Dome will kick it up ahead to Johnson. Johnson in the lane, works it down low, off the glass, shot no good. Rebound goes to Dome. Dome flips it up, lays it in. She's going to have a chance at a three-point play.
Dome just outworks everyone. Man, she's all over the place, Trevor. Athletic. She's making a lot of things happen.
Drager with the foul, her first. Dome's free throw is up, no good off the back iron. Rebound, though, is going to be picked up by the Jackets. This Hilltopper team, they're an athletic group. They've got some athletic guards. And they've given the Jackets some problems at the top of the key. That time you see a steal. Bad pass. Dome will have it at the top of the key. She'll drive into the paint. Off the glass, she flips it in with the left hand. It's good. Dome, leading scorer here in the first half for both teams. She has 15. Jackets bring it across, and we're going to have a timeout. 60-second timeout on the court. We'll take a 60-second break as well. 35-27. Hilltoppers lead, a minute 40 left in this first half.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the Hive. A minute 41 left in the first half. Jackets have played a pretty darn good first half, but Marshall has gone on a run. Jackets led 27-25, and now Marshall, they're on a 10-0 run. 35-27 is your score. Jackets with the ball. They'll try to set up the offense here. It'd be nice to get this 8-point lead back to tied or even within a bucket heading into halftime. 90 seconds left in the half. Jackets have it. Near side corner. Drager will work it out on top to Nelson. Nelson will drive. She'll kick it back out to Grismer. Grismer crossover. She'll drive. Nice pass underneath, off the glass, no good, and the rebound will go to Berger. Berger quickly up ahead to Johnson. Johnson brings it across half court. She'll set up the offense. In no rush now. Skip pass. Lucero, long three-pointers up. No good off the back iron. Rebound picked up by Anderson. Anderson quickly up ahead to Drager. Drager hands it off to Nelson. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Berger. 52.8 seconds left. Jackets need a bucket. They haven't scored now in a couple minutes. Jackets were starting to light up the scoreboard a little bit. And now things have really cooled off for this Jackets. I would love to see a Hemberger three-pointer. Jumper there in the lane is good. That was Anderson. 40 seconds left. Johnson crossover. Step back three-pointer. No good off the back iron. Long rebound up ahead. And Grismer picks it up. Grismer lost it. Johnson will take it back. Johnson into the lane. She just hangs there as she splits the defenders, and she'll lay it in. Grismer with it now. She'll bring it across half court. Grismer, a forearm push. No call. And now the Jackets with 10 seconds left will try to set it up. Down 37-29. Out to the top of the key. Drive into the lane. Nice move off the glass. Can't finish the layup. Up ahead to Johnson. 1 second from half court. It's no good. Your halftime score here from the Hive. It's 37-29. We'll have some halftime statistics for you here in just a few minutes. On the Otter Tail Power scoreboard, 37-29, halftime here from the Hive.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve. And make choices that are smart. For you. For them. And for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Otter Tail.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive here on a snowy Saturday afternoon, a matinee basketball game between the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers and the Perham Yellowjackets. Hilltoppers lead at the half, 37-29. Let's take a look at some of our leading scorers. We'll start with Duluth Marshall. Again, they have 37 points. They ended that first half on a 12-0 run to lead 37-29. They started that run just as the Jackets took the lead. Jackets since then have not been able to capitalize on some of that. Leading scorer so far for Duluth Marshall is Candace Dome. She has 13 in that first half. Chloe Johnson, the freshman, has 10. Karen Berger has 8. Morgan Lucero has 4. And Anasari has 2. That's how Duluth Marshall got to 37. Perham has 29. Their leading scorer in that first half is Kaya Anderson. She has 12. Cora Grismer has 9. Those two have really led the way in that first half. They kind of settled things down in that first half and got the Jackets back on a roll, but then the athleticism started to take over a little bit from Duluth Marshall. You could see just how talented they are. Reagan Hemberger has 6. She made 2 3-pointers in that first half, and Addie Drager rounded out the scoring for the Jackets. She has 2 in that first half. So just 4 Jackets on the scoreboard in that first half. The 4 of those players equal up to 29. Not a bad overall first half, I would say, for the Yellow Jackets. The offense, though, got a little stagnant, would get a little stale. And as that offense started to slow down, those 3-pointers got a lot harder for them to make. And if those 3-pointers aren't going, this Jacket team sometimes has a hard time getting into the paint and getting some of those layups.
Yeah, I totally agree, Trevor. I think this is a game of runs, right? We held the Hilltoppers pretty good. It was kind of neck and neck, and then they went on a run, and we couldn't have an answer for that, with about 4 or 5 minutes left to go in the half. So, but I really do think that Kai Anderson, Cora, they showed up there. They're kind of the veterans of this team. They're the most experienced girls on the floor for Perham here. They're doing a really good job. I think if this team can keep moving the ball, I think we're going to get better open looks. I think there was a couple possessions in the first half that were a little rushed. I think we had a couple of times where it was one pass and shoot. I think we need to kind of slow the tempo. This Hilltoppers team likes to go. You've seen Dome, how athletic she is. You've mentioned it a few times, as have I. And man, I'm very impressed with her. And it just really shows how this Hilltoppers team is coming around Chloe Johnson, and really other girls are starting to step up and really become weapons for the Hilltoppers.
And that's just it. This Hilltopper squad wants to get out and run, and this Jacket team, if they can get some three-pointers to go, take their time on offense. There's no rush. They have 35 seconds to find a good shot. Get Hamburger going again. She's been shooting lights out the past few weeks, so if she can find her stroke here in this second half. This Jacket squad has hung in there all game long. They have not batted an eye. Duluth Marshall's gone on their runs, but the Jackets, they've been within about a bucket here or there, a basket here or there. So as they head into halftime, down 8, 37-29, I'm hoping that as we get into this second half, they switch sides of the court and they can get back out, just get back to setting up their offense, take their time, and then get Duluth Marshall, when they're on defense, get Duluth Marshall setting up their offense. When the Jackets make Marshall play slow, make them set up their offense, they've been able to come away with some steals.
What's going to happen, I think, in this to start this second half here, Trevor, I saw Duluth Marshall, they came out pretty hard with some pressure on their full court press to start the game. They kind of backed that pressure off as we went through that half, but at the end of the first half, they started bringing that pressure back, and I would say I'm going to look for that to come from the Hilltoppers' full court defense here. And I think they're trying to do that to rush the Yellowjackets and get them to hurry up and either shoot the ball or give up the ball. So they're going to apply some pressure. It's going to be really key how the Yellowjackets handle that pressure and how we can get into our half-court offense and then move the ball, get a good look, and start scoring some more points.
Absolutely. Just a few minutes left on halftime here from the Hive. Again, your halftime score, 37-29. Jackets down by 8 to Duluth Marshall. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the start of your second half.
At the Perham Community Center, we have something for everyone. Let us help you reach your fitness goals, connect with others, or just have a little fun. We offer a state-of-the-art weight room, weight resistance and cardio machines, and inspiring spin studio. If walking is your preference, our walking track is just the thing for you. We have over 20 fitness classes offered weekly. Yoga, Zabit, Strength, and Senior Fit, those are just a few. Our aquatic center is equipped with a 6-lane lap pool, kiddie pool, and water slide. Adults can relax in the sauna and hot tub. We also offer water fitness classes and open swim for the family. Find your fit at the Pack. We'd love to have you here.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Welcome back to the Hive. Trevor Seaman with Ryan Rustad here, bringing you today's game. Saturday, a snowy matinee afternoon game. It's been a fun one so far. Jackets losing 37-29, but they, throughout parts of that first half, had the lead. We'll see how things go. When the three-pointers were falling for the Jackets, the offense looked excellent. When they were able to drive and kick, they were doing pretty good stuff. And when they slowed Marshall down and made Marshall have to run their offense in the half court, the defense played pretty well as well. So we'll see how this second half goes. Marshall, they'll switch sides. Marshall will go right to left as you look at your TV. Jackets will be going left they'll go the other way. So Marshall's going left to right. Jackets will be going right to left as you look at your monitor. Marshall will start with the ball. Johnson will bring it across half court, and our second half is underway. Nearly a steal right away. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Jackets. A little bit of a delayed whistle there. Some confusion. It'll stay Hilltopper basketball. Hilltoppers get it in, Dome with it. She'll cross over, try to drive baseline. Cut off nicely that time. Long three-pointer on the way, no good. Nice box out down low by Anderson. And the Jackets will come away with the basketball. They'll cross half court. Anderson has it. She'll drive, cut off. Backdoor cut isn't there. Dome with the steal. Here come the Hilltoppers back the other way.
There's that athleticism again by Dome, Trevor. Just all over the place.
When you think you have a step on her, you probably need another 2 or 3 steps with how quick she is.
Yep.
Berger with it, standing on the E on the Hive. Dome with it. They'll work it around near side. Skip pass down low is too high, out of bounds. Going to be last touch by the Jackets. Somehow they overthrew the 6'8" Gabby Kasutit underneath, and it was last touch by the Jackets. Hilltoppers work it in. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson skips it in. Lucero with it, near side. They'll work it down low. Kasutit has it for a second. Skip pass far corner. Berger at the buzzer, no good. Kasutit had it. Poked away. Here come the Jackets back the other way. Down 8. 16:50 left in the second half, left in this game. Hilltoppers bringing a little extra pressure. Mid-range jumper, no good off the back iron. Picked up by Berger. Here they come the Toppers trying to get out. Toppers want to play fast. Jackets have done a nice job getting back in transition, not allowing any easy buckets. Skip pass, Berger, three-pointer, up, no good. Back iron, rebound goes to Kasutit.
They're working hard on Kasutit in there too, Trevor. Kai Anderson's getting a body, but it's just not quite enough for that long wingspan.
Pass down low, tried to find Dome cutting. Ball's loose, ball still loose. Berger will pick it up, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Berger, a floater, no good. Rebound goes to Grismer. Jackets, a great job on defense that time. Grismer, she'll bring it across half court. She'll skip it over to Anderson. Anderson will set up the offense. Skip pass near side goes to Drager. Drager will hand it off to Grismer. Grismer skips, shuffles across the top of the key, and they're going to get Dome. Dome with a forearm, nearly knocked Grismer over.
That's 2 on Dome, so if we can keep racking some fouls up here, that could help the Jackets in the long run here.
Well, in Duluth, the Hilltoppers, they don't run a long bench.
Nope.
So we'll see what happens here. Both sides kind of feels like the start of the game. Both sides feeling each other out. Start of the game was kind of slow. Both sides feeling each other out, and then it started to pick up. Pass down low to the free throw line. Kick back out. Drive. Kick. Jackets drive. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Jackets open up the second half of scoring. A three-pointer that time by Addie Drager. Jackets lead 37-32. Defense starting to pick up. Jackets kick it out of bounds. Lucero will inbound for the Hilltoppers. Jackets down 5, 15-18 left. Into the near corner, Lucero from the wing. She'll shuffle to the left. She'll try to drive again, cut off nicely. Jackets defense starting to pick up that three-pointer. Added a little energy, now a steal. Back the other way comes Drager. Drager lost it for a second. She'll hand it off. Three-pointer, Jackets. Good. Rattled around, rolled it home. Sophie Nelson.
Nice shot
her
by
first
Sophie.
points. In rhythm. A beautiful shot. Berger three-pointer back the other way. No good. Rebound goes to Nelson. Nelson will bring it quickly up ahead. Jackets step back. Now they'll reset the offense. Hemberger hasn't got going yet tonight. Into the far corner. Anderson in trouble. Picked up the dribble. Now we're going to have a foul down low. Is it going to be on Berger? I do believe Berger picks up a foul. That'll be her first. Marshall getting a little handsy. Marshall down. Marshall is up 2. 37-35. Jackets get it in. A drive. Kind of caught everybody sleeping. Nelson with a layup. She's going to go to the free throw line. Sophie Nelson, 5 quick points to start this half. Averages 3 on the season. Foul is going to go on Anna Sari.
Boy, Trevor, the Jackets have just come out hungry this half. There's the
free throw, no good. Battered around. She's going to get the rebound. Nelson gets it. They'll set it up. Here come the Jackets again. Another drive. They'll kick it into the far corner. Back to the top of the key. A long three-pointer on the way. That one's good. Jackets take the lead, 40-37. Kaya Anderson, a big three-pointer. Dome with the drive. Ball's battered around. We might have a tie ball here. They're still fighting for it. It's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Jacket ball coming back the other way. 40-37. Jackets take the lead. Dome with the steal, and she'll lay it in. First points of the second half for the Hilltoppers goes to Dome. 40-39. Jackets still lead. 13 and a half left. Jackets the past few minutes have played with a renewed sense of energy. Battling down low, in trouble. Nice pass to Nelson. Nelson will kick it over to Drager. Drager will work it back out on top.
You can see the patience in the Yellow Jackets offense this half, Trevor. They made the adjustment.
Nice three-pointer on the way. It's going to be good.
That ball movement's helping us get open shots.
Sophie Nelson now with 8 here in the second half. Jackets lead by 4, 43-39. Jackets defense is playing with better pace as well. Three-pointer back the other way. Berger. A long three-pointer. 43-42. Duluth Marshall's not going to go away just because the Jackets made a few shots. Jackets got to keep the offense going, but they got to get it across half court. They are in trouble. They just barely made it, and then we're going to get a foul. Dome is going to get another foul there. I believe a hip check at half court.
And I believe that's her third foul, Trevor.
I think so. We'll see if she takes a seat here. Are they going to call it on Dome? They are. So Candace Dome has 3 now. She will not take a seat. She'll keep playing. Dome that time pulled the chair out. Now a battle for it down low. Ball's going to roll away, and Johnson's going to let it roll out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Jackets. That possession kind of started. Barely got it across half court. Had a couple near misses there, and then they finally turn it over. So Marshall will bring it back. They have a chance here to take the lead up. They're down 43-42. Down 1 with 12:10 left in the half. Dome drives into the lane. Tough shot. Can't get it to fall through. Wanted a call, no call. Here come the Jackets back the other way. Dome's got to be careful. She's an aggressive ball player. Drive by the Jackets, kick out. They'll work it around. They'll take their time. We talked about this at halftime. When they take their time on offense, they've settled into some nice shots. But some of those shots in the first half didn't fall. Second half, those shots have started to fall. Jackets lead 43-42. Into the lane. Cut off nicely by Dome. Tough shot. Rolled around. Fell out. Rebound will go to Dome. That was a nice move by Kaya Anderson. She had a Caught herself in a pickle down low, was able to rise above Dome, but just couldn't quite get that shot to fall. And now we're going to have a foul, I believe. Foul is going to be on. It's going to go on Addie Drager, I believe, her first. Check that, her second. Inbound goes to Johnson. Johnson kicked it into the far corner. Lucero will shuffle the top of the arc. She'll hand off to Berger. Berger thought about it. Healthy pause. They'll kick it into the far corner for a better shot, and the shot's no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Jackets slowing it down, settling it down. Dome trying to pick the pocket. Instead, Jackets will go coast to coast. Can't finish the play. A nice chance, though. A nice layup opportunity there by Grismer. Jackets are getting into the paint. They just have to finish on a few of these layups. We're going to have another foul on Drager. That'll be her third. Toppers will keep the ball. Toppers down 43-42 on the Otter Tail Power scoreboard. Been a pretty clean half here. That was a pretty clean first half as well. Not a lot of fouls on either side. Johnson will take the inbound. She'll back up. She'll reset the offense. Johnson hasn't gotten going too much either today. Berger long three, no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Picked up off the glass that time by Mari Pulver, who just checked in. Pulver from the free throw line. She'll hand it off to Anderson. Anderson will work it back out to Nelson. Nelson will shuffle to her right, shuffle to her left. Now she'll drive. Nice move into the lane. And that time the Jackets get it to fall. Nelson now up to double digits here in this half. Nelson did not score in that first half. Now she has 10 here in this half to pace the Jackets. A drive that time, and we're going to have an and one opportunity for Duluth Marshall. Nice drive that time by Mariah Lucero. Lucero with the layup. Now she's got a chance here to complete the three-point play. Shot off the back iron, no good, but rebound's going to go to Berger. Berger can't finish it underneath. 45-44. Excellent game here from the Hive. Dome with a steal, and now we're going to have a foul. I'm guessing that's going to be on the Jackets. Wondering if it's going to be on Reagan Hamburger. We'll see where they go with it. Hamburger with the foul, tried to slow Dome down. Dome had an open path at that basket, so probably a good foul that time by Hamburger, her first. Jackets are doing everything tonight. Without Hamburger, she has been lights out from 3 points. So far this game, she's only made 2. That's got to make the Jackets feel good as we get into the final 10 minutes of this game. Skip pass over to Dome. Dome will work it down low to Berger. Berger, turnaround jumper is good. She got the friendly roll off the front of the iron. Berger now with 5.5. 13 on the game for Berger. 46-45 is your score here from the Hive. Marshall just took the lead back. Nice drive. Jackets can't finish. Rebound, though, is going to go to the Jackets. Grismer couldn't finish it, but she came away with her own rebound. Off the glass that time, no good again. Ball's loose, picked up by the Jackets. Jackets just have to finish on a few of these layups. Grismer will shuffle right, then shuffle left. Now she'll look to drive. She goes to attack, kicks it back out. Another drive. Jackets in trouble here. Now they'll skip it back out on top. There's Hamburger. Three-pointer's good. Hamburger long three-pointer gives the Jackets the lead again. It's 48-46.
Give the Jackets credit, Trevor. They really worked hard on that possession, got some extra possessions out of that. When it didn't look like they were going to get that ball, they were able to get it back and convert on that three by Hamburger.
Johnson the drive. She was fouled on the play by... Was it Nora Rosenthal, I believe? Is that who they called it? Or is it 33? Nope, Nora just checked in, so it was on Nora Rosenthal. Her first foul. She makes the first. Second free throw good as well. So Johnson makes them both. And we have a tie ball game. 48-48. Jackets hanging around. They've had the lead most of this second half. They came into halftime down by 9. Dome with another steal. Dome will go to the length of the court. She'll lay it in, and through contact has an opportunity here at a three-point play. Dome with 3 fouls is not scared to go get it. She stole it again, and she went the length of the court. Foul, I believe, is going to be on Rosenthal again. That'll be her second in as many possessions. Dome here, chance at a three-point play. Shot up, good. So Jackets down 3 now. Plenty of time. This is what happened in the first half. Jackets took the lead through the middle of the period. Then they couldn't quite hold on to it. Rosenthal nearly threw that one away. They'll work it back out to Rosenthal. She'll step left, drive, in trouble. Dome nearly took that one away again. Now a drive by Nelson. Nelson will kick it back out to Hemberger. Hemberger into the near corner, Rosenthal. Rosenthal spin into the paint. In trouble, has to get rid of it. Bounce pass. That one's going to be taken away by Dome. Jackets just need to settle it down on offense. When they were able to work their offense into the paint, kick it back out, they have an opportunity to kick some three-pointers. And then Johnson. She'll come back the other way. She'll finish that one, and she'll lay it in. 53-48 is your score from the Hive. Hilltoppers on top by 5. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute here on 549 Media. Jackets down 5.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Welcome back to the Hive. 53-48. Hilltoppers on top by 5. Hilltoppers won last night against Hermantown. Jackets won last night against Frazee. Both these teams starting to peak heading into the right time of the year as we get into mid-February. Section tournaments just around the corner. A little confusion on the court. A couple of different horns are going off. We'll reset things out of the timeout. Again, 53-48. Jackets came out. They were down 9 heading into halftime, 37-29. As they came out of half, Sophie Nelson, she scored 0 in the first half. She has scored 10 here in the second half. She averages just 3 points on the season per game. Looks like we have confusion on who's checking in, who's checking out for Duluth Marshall. Not everybody came to the scorer's table. Do we have 5? We have 5. All right, now we go on. Everybody's checked in. Inbound pass will go to Grismer. Grismer will break half court. Grismer sets up the offense into the near corner. Nelson skips it over to Hemberger. Hemberger looks left, then passes right. Back out on top to Grismer. Grismer shuffling left on the eye and high. She'll cross over. She'll look to drive. She does. Nice pass down low. Can't do anything with it, so they'll reset. Another nice drive. Nelson lays it in off the glass. Sophie Nelson has come to play here in this second half. Jackets down 3. Johnson flips it over to Berger. Berger along three-pointer. That one's going to be good. Karen Berger along three-pointer. Hilltopper lead swells to 6. Nelson a spin at half court. Flips it over to Grismer. Grismer working right, now left. To the near side key. Lost it momentarily. Now she'll hand it off to Anderson. Anderson a step back three-pointer. That one's not going to be good. Rebound's going to go to the Hilltoppers. Dome quickly up ahead. Near corner, Berger. She'll skip it back out to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive. She'll kick it near corner, Berger. No good. Long rebound picked up by Hemberger. Hemberger flips it over to Grismer. Grismer sets up the offense. Near side, Nelson. Nelson will take the screen. She was cut off nicely on the drive. She'll reset the offense into the paint. Kick out far corner. Three-pointer no good off the back iron. Rebound goes to Dome. Dome quickly up ahead, wasting no time. Has Hemberger to beat. She does. Dances right around her and lays it in. Dome. Up to 6 here in the second half. 19 in the game for Dome. She's your leading scorer. 58-50. Jackets need to get some points here on offense. Nelson a drive. And are we going to get a foul or are we going to get a tie ball? I think they're going to call the foul. Foul is going to go on number 22, Mariah Lucero. Nelson's going to go to the free throw. Are they going to call it on the shot? They're going to call a shot there, so she'll be shooting too. Sophie Nelson at the line. Missed her first tonight. First one up, good. Nelson 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She has 13 here in the second half. Second free throw is no good. Rattled around, couldn't get it to roll home. Nelson now has 14 here in the half. Rest of the Jackets combined have 9. 58-51. Jackets down 7, 5:30 left in the ball game. A drive by Berger, a kick out, another drive. Shot goes up. That one's no good off the back iron, though. Rebound's going to go back out to Lucero. Johnson crossover drive, kick into the far corner. Nice pass. Layup is no good. They can't finish the play. Surrey had an opportunity. A beautiful pass by Johnson. Couldn't quite finish. Jackets with the rebound. They'll come back the other way. Top of the key. Into the far corner. Jackets have it. Anderson looking to drive on Johnson. She'll spin a few times. She's cut off. Hands it off to Grismer. Grismer will backpedal. She'll skip it across court. Back out on top to Hemberger. Hemberger try to get it down low. They do. Anderson turn around. Hook shot no good off the front iron. Long rebound is going to be picked up by Lucero. Cross half court is Johnson. Johnson's been held in check most of the game tonight. That time, though, she muscled her way down low. Johnson with the layup. Johnson up to 6, now 16 in the game, 6 in the second half. Quickly across half court is Grismer. Grismer shot is blocked, and they're going to call the foul on Lucero. Jackets are going to have to start playing a little bit of pace here if they want to try to get back into this one. Now they're down 9.
Yeah, Trevor, 4:23 left in the game here. I think, like you got to pick up the tempo a little bit, but they are playing Hemberger pretty close. They're not letting her have a lot of space to work with. I would think if we can post up Kai, I kind of like her down low. If she can make a few moves to get a couple field goals, that'd be great for the Jackets.
Jackets just 1 of 5 now from the free throw line. Second free throw by Grismer's good. Her first point in the second half. She's up to 10. Jackets have 52. 60-52. We're going to take a quick timeout here at the Hive. Jackets down 8.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive. 60-52. Jackets down 8. They led through most of the second half. They were down 9 coming into the half. Came back, took the lead. Marshall now has come back on top. Johnson a three-pointer. That one's good. Chloe Johnson, a long three-pointer. Stared it down, knocked it down. Now they're up 11. Hilltoppers Three-pointer back the other way, Jackets. That's Kaya Anderson. She has 6 now in the half. She has 18 in the game.
Jackets need to stop here.
Jackets desperately need a stop. Lucero, baseline drive, cut off. She'll kick it back out. Good defense that time by Nelson. Sophie Nelson bats it out of bounds. Jackets need a stop desperately to get back into this one, down 8. Berger will inbound. She gets it into Johnson. Johnson's their phenom freshman. Johnson looking to drive. She'll step back three-pointer. That one's good. Just calm, cool, collected, and she knocks it down 66-65. Jackets down 11. Near side corner. Anderson again. Back-to-back threes by Johnson. Back-to-back threes by Anderson. Jackets still down 8. Johnson another drive, and Johnson lays it in.
Johnson's starting to take over, trying to, but we've got Kai Anderson coming back with those 2 back-to-back threes that are answering.
68-58, just under 3 to go. Jackets have a chance here, but they got to get a stop. We'll see how the offense rolls here. They'll work it down low. Grismer with it. Works left, works right, skips it back out on top. Three-pointer on the way. That one's no good. Rattled around, didn't fall. Long three was by Hansen. And now Johnson back the other way. Johnson has scored just about every point now these past 4 possessions. She's got 2 threes and 2 layups. When it was time for this team to take over, Johnson did exactly that. Johnson crossover, step back three-pointer, good! 71-58. Jackets now down 13. Johnson has single-handedly taken over the offense for Duluth. Skip pass out, three-pointer on the way. That one's good! Quinn Hansen off the bench, knocks that one down. Her first points of the game. We got a timeout on the court. Jackets down 71-61. We'll be right back after a quick break here at the Hive.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
13 in a row. Chloe Johnson for the Hilltoppers. 13 in a row. Hilltoppers lead 71-61 over the Yellowjackets. 1:55 remaining here in the game. Jackets have hung around. It's been a tough back-and-forth game. Jackets have had leads throughout the first and second half, but they just can't seem to get the stops when they need to. Nearly got the steal that time. They're going to say kick went off of the Jackets, so it'll stay Hilltopper basketball. 31 seconds on the shot clock. They have just a few seconds left here to get it across half court. They'll do it with ease. Lucero will take the pass and walk it across. She wisely hands it off to Johnson. Johnson has scored 13 in a row. Over to Lucero. Lucero works it in the far corner to Lucero. Lucero play catch, and they hand it off to Johnson. Johnson with a drive into the lane. Nice pass to Dome. Dome works it back out. Back on top. Lucero, they'll play catch again. Far wing. Lucero, three-pointer, no good. Berger had it for a second. Picked up by Perham. Perham with 80 seconds left, down 10. They need to get something going quick if they want to get back into this one and have a chance here to maybe push it into overtime or a win. Hemberger in the far corner. She'll back up. She'll hand it off to Anderson. Anderson a drive into the far corner. Shot no good. Rebound's going to go Lucero. 60 seconds left. Johnson has it up 10. Johnson a drive through the paint. She lays it in. She's going to go to the free throw line. Chance at a three-point play, and I think we're starting to see a little bit here at the end of the game why Johnson is being looked at by so many Division I women's basketball programs. She has put on a show here, and they have scored 15 straight. Make that 16 straight. 74-61, 53 seconds left. Jackets down 13. A drive and a kick. Steal by Dome, as nearly a steal by Dome. She has been pesky on the perimeter. A drive in the lane, and the Jackets can't get it through. I think when we go back and we look at the tape of this one, there's going to be a number of opportunities that the Jackets left on the court, namely within 3 feet of the basket.
You know, Trevor, in the last 5 minutes here, you can tell when it's a close game, Hilltoppers, they know who their court marshal is, and that's Chloe Johnson. That ball, they were putting that ball in her hands. They trust her. She hit some big shots and got downhill as well.
She is an excellent basketball player. She only scored 10 in the first half, but in this second half, I believe, without tackling everything, I think she's up to 32 now. Second free throw was good by Grismer. She's 2 for 4 from the line, just 2 points here in the second half after scoring 9 in the first. Lucero has it in the far corner. 74-62 is your score. Jackets down 12. It's been a valiant effort by the Jackets with 25 seconds left. Jackets gave Duluth Marshall just about everything they could handle, which I think, as we're looking ahead for the Jackets, you don't want to do too much when it comes to the sympathy points, but this Duluth Marshall team is very talented. Berger, a jumper, no good. Back out to Dome. 8 seconds left in the game, and I think they're going to retreat. They're going to hold on to it. Duluth Marshall. Hilltoppers come across the state in an east versus west matchup. Hilltoppers are going to come out on top 74-62. A wonderful game by our Yellow Jackets. On the Ottertail Power scoreboard again. Final score 74-62. We're going to take a few-minute break here. We'll come back with our Steve Sanitation Player of the Game. We'll also go over some of our halftime or our end-of-game stats as well as some quick analysis from the Hive. Again, final score 74-62. Jackets fall to Duluth Marshall.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
At the Perham Community Center, we have something for everyone. Let us help you reach your fitness goals, connect with others, or just have a little fun. We offer a state-of-the-art weight room, weight resistance and cardio machines, and inspiring spin studio. If walking is your preference, our walking track is just the thing for you. We have over 20 fitness classes offered weekly. Yoga, Zabit, Strength, and Senior Fit, those are just a few. Our aquatic center is equipped with a 6-lane lap pool, kiddie pool, and water slide. Adults can relax in the sauna and hot tub. We also offer water fitness classes and open swim for the family. Find your fit at the Pack. We'd love to have you here.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? DOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the Hive. Jackets fall 74-62 here on an afternoon. Tough game for the Jackets. Both teams came off of games last night. Jackets picked up a win last night over Frazee. Tonight, though, was a different challenge. A different beast came into tonight. Duluth Marshall, the Hilltoppers, improved to 15-7 on the season. Jackets fall to 12-9 on the season. Tonight's game, you could definitely tell when push came to shove, the Hilltoppers had some people that, some of the girls on this Hilltopper team, they were not going to leave without a loss, especially Chloe Johnson. She's your leading scorer tonight. She finished the game with 30 points. She scored 20 in the second half, and she scored the final 14 for Duluth Marshall. Candace Dome, she finished with 19. Karen Berger finished with 16, and then rounding out the scoring for the Hilltoppers, Morgan Lucero had 4, Anna Sari had 2, and Mariah Lucero had 2 as well. But Chloe Johnson finishing with 30 points. She's the Division I freshman. She's already getting looks by Division I women's basketball teams. Taking a look at the Perham Yellowjackets, again, a good game by Perham. This is a tough team they played, and a team that has state aspirations, so it was a nice measuring stick game for Coach Super and this Yellowjacket squad as we start heading into the middle of February and playoffs on the way. Leading scorer tonight was Kaya Anderson. She had 21 for the Jackets. Cora Grismer finished with 11, but just 2 in the second half, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the second half. Reagan Hemberger had 9 points. She made 3 3-pointers. Quinn Hansen had 3 points. Sophie Nelson was probably the story of the second half. She finished the game with 13 points. All 13 came in the second half. She really paced the scoring, especially the first half of the second half. Rounding out the scoring, we have Addie Drager. She finished with 5. Quinn Hansen again with 3 points. So there's your leading scorers for both sides. When we come back, we'll get into our Steve Sanitation Player of the Game. Ryan's got a couple of things that he's going to mention as well. Again, a good game for the Yellow Jackets tonight. It was a fun game this afternoon. Just couldn't quite pull it out, but in a few seconds here, we'll have the Steve Sanitation Player of the Game as we wrap up our broadcast on 549 Media from the Hive. Again, your final score, Jackets fall 74-62.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Hi, my name is Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance, their profit sharing checks. It's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Welcome back to the Hive. Again, Jackets fall 74-62 to a very tough and a very talented Duluth Marshall squad. Leading the way for this Hilltopper squad was Chloe Johnson. She finished with 30 points. She scored 20 in the second half, and she scored the final 14 for this Hilltopper squad as the Hilltoppers, they have one goal on their mind, and that's state. And tonight I think you can tell that if they do make it to state, there's one person who's probably going to help carry them there, and it's that Chloe Johnson.
Yeah, definitely, Trevor. I think Chloe, you saw at the end of the game that they trust her so much with the ball in her hands, and that's their star player. That's their court marshal. She took it in. She was hitting threes. She got downhill. They moved the ball around and were very patient and got it into Chloe's hands to finish out the game. You know, I think Dome had a heck of a game. She is just athletic. She's all over the place. She makes things happen. Really fun to watch her play tonight as well. And, you know, Berger comes in. She scores. How many did she have, Trevor? I think she had about
Berger finished with 16.
Yeah, so she had 16 points as well coming in to this game. And just they've got a really nice trio there that really get after it. I think overall for the Hilltoppers, looking at player of the game, you got to give it to Chloe Johnson. Just that, how relaxed she is, how she just takes control. You know, you look at the first half. I believe she had 10 points in the first half, and I think as the Yellowjackets, you're kind of like, whoa, are we containing her? We've done a good job of containing her in the first half. Second half, once they made it a point to get the ball in her hands, she just took over, and that's the difference in the game in the second half. It's Chloe Johnson.
A bunch of talented guards for that Duluth Marshall squad. It'll be fun to watch them. If it's something that you're interested, if you love girls basketball, I would definitely try to get over to Duluth come the end of March as the section championship wraps up, because Section 7A is bound to be a battle for who goes to state in that Section 7AA with Crosby Ironton, the number one team in the state. They're 22-0. This Duluth Marshall team is looking to take them down. They now improve to 15-7. If you're looking at the Yellowjackets today, first half started a little slow, second half started a little slow, but by the middle of the first half, by the middle of the second half, they had the lead. And they had to lead by 4, 5, 6 points, but they could just never get a few stops in a row, could never get a few buckets in a row. I think if you look at it, the Horseman free throw line was a tough spot for the Jackets tonight. They didn't shoot well from the free throw line. They missed a couple little layups, and those were the kind of shots that a young team that's trying to maybe take that next step needs a game like this. Get a game like this under your belt before we get into section play where you're playing very talented opponents. Those little mistakes like that add up, and tonight they did.
Yeah. You know, at halftime, I think we were down by, what were we down, 8?
9, 37.
Yeah.
Yep.
We come out hard in that second half. I actually think we came out really, really good with a lot of energy in that second half. Our girls came out, played. They tied it up or took the lead, you know, not too far into the second half, and played a really great game overall tonight, Trevor. And I think when you look at who you had on the floor tonight, I think Kaya Anderson and Sophie Nelson really make the difference. And I really liked Kaya Anderson. Was very calm, relaxed. You can tell she's a veteran for this team. She just relaxed, and she shot very well. She just moved the ball. It was really good to see. Cora Grismer played a great game too. She played great defense, I thought, and she was all over the place. Sophie Nelson, I don't believe she had a point in the first half. I think she scored all 13 of her points in the second half, and that was a huge surge for Perham, you know, that they needed in that second half. So when you look at Steve's Sanitation player of the game, I would give it to both Kai Anderson and Sophie Nelson, Trevor.
Kai Anderson helped pace the first half. She led the way in the first half with 12 points, and then Sophie Anderson led the way in the second half with 13 points. Kai Anderson did lead all scorers tonight. She scored 21 here in this half. So the game, it was a good game. Overall, a great game for the Jackets. Not a great game. A win would have been nice. Turned out pretty well for the Jackets. Tough opponent here. Looking ahead for the Jackets. Not a lot of time left as we look ahead, getting ready for more games.
You know, I think, Trevor, you look at this game, this is a great game that Super got on the girls' schedule this year. I know that they played up at Duluth Marshall last year. But I tell you what, these are the types of teams that you want to play and prepare your girls for the postseason. I know if we would have gotten this win tonight, it would have been great for the QRF. I think it's just as valuable to play a team like this. This felt like a postseason game for the Jackets, the high intensity level that the Hilltoppers bring. This is a great way to prepare for this very competitive section tournament that we're going to be seeing here in a few weeks.
Absolutely. Looking ahead, Jackets have a few games left. They have 5 left on the regular season. On Tuesday, they'll be on 549 Media. Staples Motley will come to town. Staples Motley 2-18 on the season. After that, they head to Barnesville, 14-5 on the year. That's Friday, February 14th for a Valentine's night game. Thief River Falls. After that, on February 18th, February 20th, they wrap up with East Grand Forks, and then the final game of the season here in Perham at the Hive, DGF, on Friday, February 21st. That should be an excellent game as we wrap up our regular season. Ryan, any final thoughts as we wrap this one up this afternoon?
It's going to be an exciting section tournament, I think, this year. Like you said earlier, Trevor, we've got a lot of teams that can vie for that. And that last game of the schedule, DGF, that's going to be huge. You're going to see a much different Perham team come into that than the last time they played the Rebels from DGF. So it's going to be a good contest here at the Hive. A lot to look forward to, and postseason basketball this year. Another great year for the Jackets. It's going to be great.
It should be an awesome time. Jackets again fall to 12-9 on the season. They lose tonight, 74-62. Jackets, though, starting to kind of peak at the right time. For 549 Media, I've been Trevor Seaman. Ryan Rusted with you tonight as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. We can't wait to see you on Tuesday. Back here on 549 Media at the Hive as Staples Motley comes to town. Your final score tonight, Jackets fall to Duluth Marshall, 74-62.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's 549 Media production of Perham Yellowjacket activities. Tonight's broadcast was proudly brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game was also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Chivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's broadcast was also brought to you by these proud sponsors: New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, Otter Tail Power Company, McCall Construction, and Henson's Plumbing and Heating. Once again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the 549 Media Network.